Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your weekly reading for May 20th to May 26th, 2019. This reading is going to be for all Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign placements. Virgo, I've already shuffled and laid out your spread. We are using the horseshoe spread, a game of horseshoe. And so let's get into your reading, Virgo, and see what you got happening. I hope you're all doing well. So let's dive right in, Virgo. So, Virgo, your focus is you have the Nine of Planets, which is the Nine of Pentacles. This is Earth energy. So, your focus may be you may be trying to be resourceful, trying to see what you can gain. You may be experiencing gain due to your resourcefulness. You may be experiencing luxury or determined to have luxury or be creative, but there's a focus on being stable, staying grounded. Now, you may be focused on your independence. You may be focused on becoming independent. You may be focused on recently being single. You may be focused on just simply that you are single at this time. Um, you may be focused on, I'm picking up like, then you may have been dealing with or are dealing with some form of codependence. Either this is going on in you or with another. Um, with this Nine of Pentacles, you may find that you have to do something on your own or be on your own or become more independent. With this energy, or you may find that you suddenly are on your own where before you were not, but now you are, and this may be new to you. What's clarifying this Nine of Pentacles, Virgo, is you have the dark-haired woman. So with the dark-haired woman here clarifying this Nine of Pentacles, this is either you or someone you're dealing with, someone you are involved with. With the dark-haired woman, you or someone you are involved with or thinking about. But there's something going on or to do with the dark-haired woman as it has to do with her independence or lack of independence, or as it has to do with codependence, or her being single or becoming recently single. Whether this is you or someone you're dealing with, perhaps this might be your friend. This could be a friend. Or this could be regarding a friendship or relationship. But there is some air of being resourceful, being independent, perhaps being single or becoming single. This brown-haired woman doesn't exactly look happy. She may have experienced a separation and now is on her own. A relationship may have ended of some kind. A love relationship, a family matter, or related to family, or a friendship relationship could have ended. Perhaps a business relationship could have ended. And perhaps there's a need now to focus on your independence or to focus on becoming independent or being more resourceful, seeing what you can gain, or needing to build and create your world, your independence, or someone you're dealing with needs to do this. So in the recent past, Virgo, you have the Ace of Planets, which is the Ace of Pentacles. So in the recent past, you may have received some sort of abundance, some sort of resource, some sort of gift, but you may have gained something, or you may have been trying to work on creating something in order to gain something or bring something into form in the recent past with the Ace of Pentacles. And so with this, you have Justice. So with Justice here, you could have been dealing with the Libra or have this energy in your chart. But with the Justice here, this is a focus on balance. If the legal system was involved, or a decision was involved, then it was a balanced decision. It was a just decision. The right thing happened in the situation. Um, for fairness, but also this could be in the past a focus on trying to bring a resource or something that it was of abundance into form in order to bring about some sort of balance in your world with your resources, maybe to do with money, or in order to have a new start, a new beginning. Um, Perhaps with regard to you having independence, or being independent, or being on your own, Virgo, or needing to gain something. And so your present situation is you have the Two of Rockets, which is the Two of Wands. This is fire energy. So this is about planning. This is about making a decision, or needing to make a decision and acting on that decision. And so this is where you are in the present. You may either be planning, or I feel you have come to a decision, because she is reaching up as if to act upon. So you may have made a decision in the present, and that is your situation at this time, and that's you're acting on that decision. So with that Two of Rockets, you have the Seven of Comets, which is the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups is water energy, feelings, and emotions. So you may have had to look at your options, weigh your options, try to make the best possible choice of the options or what was available to you. You may have been dealing with some measure of confusion and trying to make a decision that was best, or trying to operate from a place where you're not um, using clouded judgment. This may be you trying to make a decision, or acting on a decision, or coming up with a plan around something that you're wishing for, that you have wishful thinking around. With this Seven of Cups, it's possible you may have experienced confusion around a decision, or you have come to some clear judgment of your options now, and you are ready and are making a decision and prepared to act. In the future, Virgo, you have the ensign of comets, which is the Page of Cups. Now the page brings about news and messages. So in the future, you may get news or a message coming in, or this may be you focusing on your healing, or this may be you focus on how to help or receive help, or this may be you trying to see what you can create, or trying to be creative in your situation that you're trying to be resourceful in, or that you are trying to achieve independence or have gain around, as it has to do with either you being the dark-haired woman or you dealing with the dark-haired woman, or perhaps no longer dealing with the dark-haired woman. With that page of comments, you have the Four of Planets, which is the Four of Pentacles, Earth energy. So this may be you focused on receiving news or message that may bring about some measure of stability and security. Or you may be trying to focus on healing a situation in order to avoid getting stuck, or to bring it in to being stuck. Or you may be trying to see how you can help, or you may be trying to be creative about how you can create stability and security, or how you can avoid being stuck, or how you can come out of being stuck in a situation. But this feels more like news that comes in, or you being creative about your ability to create stability and security. Virgo. This feels like you're able to heal something in the future and make it stable. This may be perhaps you healing and becoming more stable within yourself and more grounded within yourself. You may be becoming more grounded in your emotions. You may have made a decision to come out of confusion emotionally. And so this representing you and your attitude, Virgo, is you have the Nine of Rockets, which is the Nine of Wands. So this is you determined to fight, determined to go on, not giving up, looking at how to persevere, how to overcome in a situation. But what's interesting here is that you see the word disqualifier. So it's possible, Virgo, that you were trying to persevere, overcome in a situation, to gain in a situation, to be resourceful in a situation for yourself or someone else perhaps. And something may be happening or has happened that is a hiccup or disqualifier for you or for someone else. It's as if you're willing to persevere, you're willing to do whatever it takes to overcome obstacles, to fight, to be a support, to be resourceful, to be creative, to work on stability and security, as long as this one thing don't happen, or as long as you don't do this one thing. Because if you do this one thing, all bets is off, or this is what disqualifies the relationship. This was what disqualifies this partnership, or this is what disqualifies me supporting you, or this is what disqualifies us having anything, or this is what disqualifies your ability to gain this. This is what disqualifies your ability to get this resource, Virgo. So this may be how you are, or this may be how someone is towards you. So something may have happened or is happening where you no longer want to fight for something because something has happened that you like, disqualified. I'm not doing that shit. I'm done. I'm finished. I'm out. Or someone is behaving towards you this way. But because this is your energy, this is you. This is you. And so with that Knight of Wands, you have the King of Lasers. And so the King of Lasers is the King of Swords. This is the master of his suit. This is mental energy. This is air energy. So with this being you, what may have happened, Virgo, is that I feel like there's something that you were trying to gain, something that you were trying to persevere, overcome. And you may have had to go through some hurdles with what you were doing towards what you were trying to achieve or get done here. And I feel like something went wrong in your plan or in your logic that disqualifies you or derails you or sets you back in a way, or someone is letting you know, no, what you're trying to do can't get done, and here's why. This is what disqualifies you. This is why this can't happen. And this may be coming from a professional or someone in authority, where they're like, here's why you can't go for it. Here's why you can't pass. Now, for others of you, this is you focusing on coming up with the plan, the logic, where you are revamping that plan or logic, and where you did not persevere. You're looking at how you can qualify, how you can persevere, how you can either cut something away or get past a hurdle so that you can achieve what you want in a situation where you may not have been able to do that before, gain what you want, where you may not have been able to gain it at the time because something disqualifies you, something that you may have missed or had clouded judgment with or didn't plan properly with. And so there may be rules involved. And so now you have to see how you can heal it, how you can get unstuck. And so this is either you or this is someone that you're dealing with this dark-haired woman. Or perhaps it's the dark-haired woman that's telling you this, Virgo. And this is you needing to go back to the drawing board. Or who you're dealing with has to go back to the drawing board to figure out how to gain what you want here. So your other concern or influence is you have the Hangman. So you're concerned about being stuck in a situation or experiencing more delays or something not moving, or this is you being concerned with your ability to get the perspective you need, the wisdom you need, seeing something from a different perspective, being able to consider a situation and figure out how to move it forward, how to discern or gain the wisdom in the situation so that you can gain what you want in the situation or get that resource or manifest that abundance or have that productivity around what it is that you're trying to bring into form that you acted upon and may have acted upon in clouded judgment, and now finding you having to go back to it and revise it so that you can qualify, so that you can persevere, so that you either can cut it away or so that you can execute your plan. And so with the hangman, you do have the high priestess. High priestess is a major kind of water energy, and the high priestess talks about having wisdom, following your intuition. It's possible that you could be having issues with women or a woman or a dark haired woman with the high priestess here. This is about you um, dealing with mystery, things that are hidden, or something false, or secrets, or there's hidden knowledge that you may not have available to you or need available to you. And this is you needing to have understanding or gain understanding, being receptive to the situation in order to navigate it and avoid delays, avoid being stuck, or to get unstuck in the situation with the high priestess here. So follow your intuition, Virgo. Follow your instincts so that you can adapt. Now, the obstacle and challenge. You have the chariot. So your challenge is having forward movement. Your challenge is being able to achieve your goals. Your challenge is your ability to have progress. There may be a challenge with flexibility, a challenge with um, going with the flow. But with the chariot here, you are experiencing issues with having victory with your goals and having forward movement, having progress, because there's obstacles to overcome. Now, it is possible with the chariot that there may be an issue or challenge with your vehicle or means of travel. But this is you having challenges with having victory in your situation, Virgo. And so with the chariot, you have the tower. And with the tower here as a major arcana, this is you having challenges because there's some adversity that you're dealing with, sudden change, a shakeup, or something comes to light, some sort of insight, or something has to be reset, or there's a crack in your foundation, or there's some sort of drastic change that occurs, or you may have a lack of freedom in the situation to have forward movement or have things happen the way that you want. You may be experiencing some anxiety in the situation, but there may be a shocking event that is occurring around the situation that's affecting your progress, affecting your ability to have victory, or for you to see or realize what it is you may be trying to gain here with this Nine of Pentacles. Now with the Tower here, this could be something to do with um, home, a home, housing. Your outcome, Virgo, is you have the Lieutenant of Lasers, which is the Knight of Swords. Knights bring about events. So this is about, as an outcome, you taking action. This is about communication. This is about having a plan of action and carrying out that plan of action using precision. Um, the caution with this energy to bring about events is you don't want to be abrupt in your nature where you're being too hasty, you're being reckless, being harsh in your communication, being brutal in your communication, where you can affect your circumstances and situations in a negative way, bringing more adversity to the situation and not realizing or achieving the desired outcome because you may be acting too quickly or speaking too harshly or too hasty um, in your communication or your train of thought towards the situation and how you see dealing with it. And so you want to be careful with that. You want to come up with a plan that's logical, that's reasonable. Um, you want to use proper measures. You want to be creative. You want to do things in moderation. You want it to be sensible and you want it to bring harmony to your situation and you want it to allow you to obtain the desired effect in the situation and to bring about the event that allows you to achieve the gain that you want in the situation. Okay? Now, perhaps with this Knight of Swords, you might be looking to take action to cut something away or to change something. And so, with this Knight of Swords, you do have the King of Rockets. And the King of Rockets is the King of Wands. So, you're determined to get what you want in this situation. You're determined to achieve what you want in the situation. Now, this could be you, or you could be dealing with someone embodying this energy. The caution with the King of Wands is that, even though the King of Wands is the master of action, he knows how to create what he wants. He's very creative. He's very passionate. He has a lot of charisma. He's an effective communicator. He knows how to enlist the help of others. He can be very charming, male or female. He's a go-getter. He knows how to make things happen, and he knows how to realize and achieve what he sets his sights on. The thing is, though, with the King of Wands, the attitude of the King of Wands is he can be the type where it's his way or the highway. The King of Wands can be very manipulative. The King of Wands can be mean and pushy. The King of Wands can also be arrogant. Um, the King of Wands can also be um, destructive in his behavior and actions. He can be impulsive. Um, he can be impatient and controlling. So you want to be careful that, if you're dealing with someone embodying that energy, be careful in your approach. You want to use temperance. You want to operate from a place of moderation and balance and self-control and self-discipline, in order to maintain stability for yourself and in the situation and engaging such a person. But also, if this is you, Virgo, this is you wanting to temper yourself, and be more sensible, to really be mindful of what your aims are and have self-control and self-discipline and be mindful about your possible controlling tendencies in a situation for the sake of wanting what you want in a situation. um, you want to operate in personal power and you want to be strong, but not to the point where you are controlling others and um, you are being the overlord, so to speak, in pursuit of your aims and ambitions. So be careful because this can be a combination that can either bring about and create what you want here and gain what you want here, using integrity and kindness and assertiveness and confidence, or this could be you operating from that low vibration where it's toxic, ego based, and this is you controlling and being overbearing and perhaps even volatile in nature and imprudent and impractical. So be careful about what side of this you're on, but this is you definitely taking action, Virgo, in order to try to gain what you want in this situation. You may be taking action to cut away something in a situation, or taking action in order to persevere in overcoming a situation around a plan or an objective. And again, this is either you or as it has to do with a dark haired woman. Perhaps you might be looking to cut off a relationship. If you are, could it be that this person is operating in the King of Wands energy where um, they're just too aggressive and overbearing, perhaps even pushy, and maybe you've had enough, or this might be you towards someone else, or this may be towards your aims. So be mindful of, what it is that you are projecting and doing, and with regard to what it is that you really want to achieve here. So let's take a look at what your guidance is, Virgo. You have lost love, surrender, healing, and release. Interesting. Wow. Okay. So did someone not measure up, Virgo, and you're cutting them off, or does someone feel this way about you? But with this energy being your guidance, you may be experiencing some sadness or disappointment around a relationship or friendship that has ended, or this may be around a situation that hasn't that has ended in a way that you're not happy with. And if that is the case, for those of you that this resonates with, this is here to let you know, whatever this is, whether this is a lost love, a lost friendship, a lost cause, that everything truly happens for a reason. To trust and accept that higher forces are at work here, even if this is something that is difficult or brings you sadness in this situation. If this is an all of a sudden drastic change, a shakeup for you, where you may even feel stuck and you may be having a hard time trying to heal, or it may be confusing to you. Um, you want to be mindful that even though you may have little to no answers about why things are happening or have happened the way they have played out or are playing out, um, to try to find a way to be okay with that it is what it is. But also know that what goes around comes around, and that shit is real too. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.